computer. Okay, so let me start off. I'm going to kind of reiterate what I said. Your whys are so important because this is going to drive you. This is the whole reason that we're sharing Plexus, the opportunity, the products. Think about what your goals are, what your why is, and think specifically. And right now I'm going to share my why, and then we're going to have Kaylee and Kim share their whys, because I want you guys to hit your goals. I'm here to help you. So my why is, okay, and I know you guys heard this on the Team Belcher chat, but I'm going to say it again. We live in a house with my parents. We live in a little over, I want to say it's like 3,800 square feet, which is just fine. But we're ready for our own place. We're ready for me, Corey, and Ava just to have a place of our own. So my goal is to get a house for my family. Another why is because I check my bank account, not kidding y'all, 50 times a day. I check it almost every hour, and then sometimes even more frequently, because if we go to the grocery store, if we go to Walmart, I check it as I'm shopping, because if there's something that I want to splurge on, like some granola bars or I don't know, something for breakfast like waffles for Ava or muffins for Ava, I want to make sure that I can quote unquote splurge. So I calculate in my head, okay, what can we afford this grocery trip? What can I make with this food? We've got, 2 pounds of turkey meat. What can I make with 2 pounds of turkey meat? What's going to last us? So I'm tired of checking my bank account. I am tired of living like that. And I'm just ready to be able to get what my family needs and not have to really think twice. I also want to be able to give regularly to our church. I want to tithe to them. We are not the best tithers. And I know if you tithe, God will take care of you. I know this. My brain knows this. Like my heart knows this. But I have a hard time because every penny, I'm just, trying to pinch. So I'm ready to be a regular tither. And those are my whys. I'm just ready to get our own house, take care of my family. And that's it. Kaylee, what about you? What's your why?
Okay, I'm about to get super personal.
Let's do it.
And it might be a little TMI, but I feel that's kind of appropriate. Okay, I'm not married. I don't have a second income coming in.
Okay.
Well, about mid-March, I moved in with my boyfriend, finally got my own place, finally moved out of my parents' house. Well, things didn't work out. So I'm not even kidding you. A month later, I had to move out. So, now I'm back at my parents' house, and even just the short time of having my own place to take care of and stuff, it was fantastic. Kason was so much better with his attitude. So just having my own place for the month and coming back to my parents' house and seeing how much Kason changes just by being with me by myself versus with my parents, just makes me want to strive that much harder to get my own place because my kid acts so much better without grandparents in the actual house. Yes, spoiling him. So my why is mainly to get me and Kason our own place and not have to struggle, because I know right now if I lived by myself with just Kason, I would be like, holy crap, I can't afford the light bill, I can't afford the cable bill. So I want to be able to move out of my parents' house and not have to worry about what can I afford and it not be a dump.
Gotcha. I understand about the kids acting chaotic because literally, and you're in the same boat, Haley, like Ava has like 3 bosses during the day.
Yeah.
And one of the bosses in my situation is sort of naggy, and that's not me. And so, she has 3 different bosses, and sometimes she'll cover her ears. Like, I don't I can't listen to this anymore. And so my mom thinks she's being disrespectful. And I'm like, no, she's not. She's just overwhelmed. And
Yeah.
girl, yeah. When they go to Mississippi to visit my grandpa, Ava's like a different kid. I understand completely.
Yeah. But that's my why. And
So you said that you would feel like it would help you in casing out so much, right? It would give you some relief, right?
oh, for sure. Because right now, there's no way I could afford living by myself with the money that I make working at the daycare. There's no way.
Right. How do you think Kason would feel like being able to just be you and him?
Oh, he would love it. Love it. Which, I don't know how Ava does with all of y'all in the house, but like here, he's all about me when it's like us two, we go do something together. But like here, he's all about my dad. Like he doesn't want anything to do with me except my dad. So when we moved out with Cody, it was my relationship with him got so much stronger because he wasn't worried about what my dad was doing or anything like that. So it just made our relationship stronger.
Yeah, you guys were able to bond. How did that make you feel?
Fantastic, because he wasn't asking my dad for everything, which made me feel like less of a parent.
Yeah. Do your parents ever try to tell you how to parent?
Sometimes like my mom for sure, like when Kason does something that he knows he shouldn't and he has to get a spanking,
Uh-huh.
she's not a big punisher because growing up she was in an abusive household.
Okay.
And so she's not all about that. So she tries to tell me when I can and cannot spank him, which, just upsets me even more. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, they do pretty good about letting me, say what I need to say.
Yeah.
But
Does she ever, like, if you're saying something to Kason, like if you're correcting him, does your mom ever repeat you? Like you'll say, stop messing with that. And she may come and be like, Kason, stop. You heard your mom. Stop messing with that.
yes, all the time.
Yeah. My mom does the same thing. And I'm like, oh my God, she only needs one person telling her what to do. I feel I'm in the same boat. I feel the
Yes.
same way. And I know it would be so, so relieving to Ava to not have her attention just everywhere. So
Right.
it would be such a blessing to you and Kason. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you
Oh,
there.
oh yeah.
All right, Miss Kim, can you hear us? I know she's trying to get her. Kim? Oh,
Sorry, I was messaging for potential.
there you are, sweet friend.
Well, my
Okay.
friend from high school has been messaging. I was messaging her back. She's got like 7 kids, no joke, or probably no, 7, 8, yeah, like 8. And so I was trying to tell her about it, and I gave her like a bottle of the bio cleanse and stuff, and the probiotic, and she's like, I need more of that. So
You're like, dude, sign up as an ambassador. Let's get you the
I
hookup.
told her, she's like, I gotta wait till payday. I'm like, I'll totally
Ask her, be like,
for you.
when's your payday? Ask her.
Oh, I know. She works at the post office with me.
Sweet. You'll be like, okay, on payday, we're getting together and you're going to do this thing. Like, straight up. That's awesome. You're so generous giving her the probiotic and the bio cleanse.
But she's always complaining about her belly and being bloated and not feeling good. I'm like, try this. Trust me, it works. Even if I got to give you mine, try it.
Oh my gosh. Well, Kim, I don't think Kaylee has heard your why. So, will you tell her why you're working Plexus so hard?
Yeah, I signed up probably like good 2 years ago, honestly, and I haven't been interested, or I just got the products and taken them for myself. But lately, I had a baby, and she's 4 months old now, and wasn't able to work because I had a C-section, and being at home, if I don't work, I don't get paid. I'm a single mom. So my why is my kids. So that's the reason that I'm pushing forward as far as I do, and I'm trying as hard because I want to be able to take care of them and pay the bills, which right now is very hard because I broke my ankle and I'm having to stay at home once again. So my Plexus business is what I need to do. And I feel like God, this is where he wants me to be right now anyways. So yeah, sorry for being tearful, but yeah, it's my kids. They're my why.
Your why is perfect, and your why, so passionate, makes you cry. And you're going to fight. You're going to fight for those babies, for your 3. You've got 3, right? 2 boys
Yes,
and a
ma'am.
baby girl.
Yes.
We're going to get you there. You are going to be, one day you're going to be able to walk into, if you want to do this, the fire station. You're going to be able to walk into the post office. Church, you'll probably want to keep working at, but you're going to walk in and you'll be like, you know what? Bye. See ya. Bye, Felicia. I'm out.
Yes.
You're going to be able to. We got this. So we shared our whys. I want you guys to write down your why. I want you to be specific, and I want you to post it somewhere where you can see it every day. If it's, I have this little thing here. It's a picture frame. I got it at Marshall's. I think it was like $6. And I've posted my positive affirmations on it. But I think up underneath it, when we were looking for a house, I have a house that I was praying for. And I have a bunch of like affirmations and stuff. But post it where you can see it every day and read over it and read it out loud. And connect with it every day. If you lose your why, like Joel Renfro said, you cannot lose sight of your why. So that's why writing it down and reading it over is going to be crucial for you and crucial in growing your business. It's kind of like declaring it. Like, I'm declaring this is what's going to happen. God is going to provide me with a way to stop working and to be able to be with my babies and to be able to buy a house. Like, declare it, write it down, and then share it on Facebook. Share it with people. Become vulnerable, because once people see your vulnerability, they're going to see that you're not just in Plexus just trying to get their money. They're going to see, oh my gosh, like she needs, like this is how she provides her kids with, you know, a dinner out to eat every month, or this is how she provides, I don't know, karate classes for Kaysen, or I don't know if Kaysen takes karate. I'm just saying, you know, that if you post your why out there, people are going to see that you're genuine. So share your why on Facebook. Larissa, do you have anything to add to that?
Okay, so your why is kind of going to determine, like, you cannot lose sight of it. And you know what I have found my why is, the more I think about my why, it's almost like my head thinks about more reasons why it won't happen, why I can't do it. You need to get a checkup from the neck up. Okay, and your head, if you let this go berserk, it's going to be, you're going to have trouble. And trust me, Kim, even after having a baby, and she's 14 months, it takes your body in a whirlwind, and then you've broken your ankle or your foot. And so now it just is so much harder right now.
Yes.
You are going to come through the fog. You are going to get what you want. You are going to, because you know what? None of you ladies on here are quitters. The only way that we lose at this is by quitting. That's the bottom line. That's the only way to lose. You cannot throw in the towel. You cannot give up. You have to put your blinders on, like Melissa says, and do not look to the left. Do not look to the right. Do not worry what someone says. Keep focusing forward. This is like, when I joined Plexus, I thought, this is like winning people over to Jesus. This is like sharing Jesus. If somebody makes fun of me about being a Christian, do you think I care? I am fine with you making fun of me about being a Christian. I am not going to get, I'm fine. I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to share Jesus with you. I'm sure going to give you his love. I'm not going to ever turn you down or be rude or hateful. This is like sharing Jesus, because that's how you need to focus. Stay focused. Stay on what he has. Stay on what he did not put that belief, those dreams in your heart for nothing. They are in your heart. It brings tears to your eyes for a reason.
And
Okay.
another thing I want to add to that, Larissa, you're talking about, you know, you know, the Christian thing is, okay, I know God has his hands all over this company. We have seen proof where, I mean, like the Diamond Destination trip last year. I mean, those diamonds who were in that bus accident. I mean, that's crazy. The devil is going to throw stuff at you. He is going to throw distractions, injury, things that he's going to put in your mind. You can't do this. What makes you think you can make it to the top? You can't do this. Only special people can. You're not like them. He is going to put stuff like that in your head. And that is not true.
Mm-hmm.
The devil, all he tells you is lies. And the reason he tells you lies is so you cannot glorify God. That's what he wants. He wants to stop you. And guess what? God is bigger. God is more powerful. And you put your mind to it and you can achieve it. You pray every day before you go to bed. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you pray for every single person on your team. You pray for them to see this opportunity. You pray for them to feel the greatness of these products. Pray when you're in the shower. Pray whenever you feel. And God's going to be glorified and his will is going to be done. And I declare right now, we are all going to make it. We're all going to make it to Diamond. We've got this. We just cannot let the devil distract us along the way. Now, it's going to happen. You better believe the devil is going to be there trying to throw crap at us. But you know what? Do not let it stop you. It can't. It cannot stop you. The fear that you have to talk to that one person that you're like, oh my gosh, like this person needs it so bad. You've got fear for some reason. The fear is from the devil. Do not let him stop you. Plexus, we've got amazing products. Like I said in the beginning, we have clinical studies. We have testimonies. We've got an amazing, undeniably amazing compensation plan. We've got things that can bless people that people need. So don't let the devil stand in your way. There's no way. We're way more powerful. God has got his hand all over this company. And that comes to belief. Okay, believing in yourself, believing in this company, believing in the products. I want you guys to think on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being no, all the way up to, and I took a picture of the slide, but I want you to think about your belief in, number 1, network marketing. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being I completely believe in network marketing. Think about what your score would be. Okay, your belief in network marketing. And you might even want to write it down. And I know Larissa and Rachel did this little thing too. I want you to think about your belief in Plexus, just as a company, on a scale from 1 to 10. Where is your belief with Plexus? I want you to think about the belief in the products that Plexus provides. What is your belief scale on that? And then I want you to think about the belief in yourself. Okay? I can tell you when I did this, when Sarah Marble asked us to do this quiz here, or this rating, belief in myself was the lowest. I had about a 6 or a 7. Network marketing, I was about at an 8. Plexus, I was about the same, 8 to 9. The products, I was a 10, but then myself, I was like a 6. Like, I have very low self-esteem. And the belief part, believe it or not, it's funny, this company is so much about self-development with a compensation plan. Okay, so we have the greatest products, we share those, but you're going to be able to share so much more if you self-develop. And I can tell you, I'm not the strongest at self-developing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 self-development books, and I've read like half of one. I'm terrible at self-development, and I'm telling you guys straight ahead, terrible at it. But this is one thing that is so crucial. I know I hear it over and over again. And it's almost like I'm scared of succeeding, like being successful. Anyways, that's a whole different story. But anyways, so but I want it so bad. Think better, live better. Yes.
That.
Right. Oh my gosh. I know. And on top of the devil telling me, you don't like to read. Why are you going to read that book? I'm like, leave me alone. So that's one area that I need work on. But I will tell you that something that will change your life on the belief side of it is if you go to YouTube and you look up Earl Nightingale's Strangest Secret, and listen to that. It's about 35 minutes long. And we had sort of a was it like not a contest, but it was like a leadership thing where it was some of Team Allen's people. We listened to it once a day, every day. You could be in the shower listening to it. I know I was running on the treadmill listening to it. And it's such an old like recording. I think it was back in like the 40s or the 50s. It could have been even later. But he is so right in what he says. He says
what's it called?
It's okay. His name is Earl, Earl, Nightingale, Nightengale. Okay. And the program is called The Strangest Secret.
Okay.
And I think he used to broadcast this like over the radio or on the TV. I think he was like a sort of like a motivational speaker. But he says that success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And he says that people with goals succeed because they know where they're going. So if you write down your goals along with your why, you are automatically a success because you know where you're going. But if you're kind of like a ship that has no anchor, has no sense of direction, you're just going to go and you're going to crash. You have no goals. You have your sights set on nothing. And then he tells what the strangest secret is. And if you listen to this, it's long, but it's so spot on. Like it totally, like even though it was recorded later, it totally has to do with today. And the teachings still hold true. So I really want you guys to listen to that. Maybe listen to it once a day, 3 times a week, something like that. And focus on what he's saying. Along with belief, watch diamond documentaries. One that is probably my favorite right now is Christy White. She lived in a teeny tiny little small town. I think she said like 300 people or something. And when she signed up for Plexus, she had 17 cents left in her bank account. Her kids, they lived in a trailer. And in order to wash clothes, they had to go down to like the river that was in their town and wash their clothes that way. And she's a diamond now. So we can do this.
Wow.
We'll all do this. Yeah. Her testimony, her diamond documentary is amazing. So watch diamond documentaries on YouTube. That's going to help build your belief in the compensation plan. Emily Roberts does really amazing trainings on she's in your face. She's like, you know what? I don't care what people think of me. So if you want some straight up, like, you know what? I need some really good, talk today. Like she'll get in your face. So utilize YouTube to your fullest extent. And then along with that, get yourself a couple of books. And I'm going to start. I don't know which one I'm going to start. So I need to figure that out. Probably this one. I need to hold myself accountable to that. I'm terrible at reading. No, I'm not. I'm perfect at reading. We're going to get this done. Okay. Larissa, do you have anything else to talk about with belief and self-development?
No.
Okay. I think another thing too, just to touch one more point, is to make sure that you're talking positively. When I just said, oh, I'm terrible at reading, like, okay, let's just not even say that. Let's say, you know what? I'm going to read this book. I'm going to read one chapter a night, and we're going to get this done. Like, this is going to grow my business. So the positive talk, when you write down your goals, affirmations, write down affirmations. I have something that people want and people need, which is plexus. I am an emerald. I am a successful business owner. I am a great leader for my team.
I have the fastest growing team in Plexus.
I have the fastest growing team in Plexus. I am blessed. I had a specific one. We will get a house for us 3.
People are attracted to me. They want what I have.
Yes. So positive affirmations. If Sonia Dudley ever comes back to Houston, I really, really want you guys to make it a priority to come, because her teaching was just awesome. And she's even on YouTube as well, but she talks about how self-talk and being positive and affirmations are really important. And there's an app that you can get, and it is called
Repeat Again.
Yeah, Repeat It Again. It looks like, let me see. It looks like this, Repeat It Again. And you can actually vocalize your positive affirmations, and then you can listen to them. But when you're saying, if you decide to say your affirmations, say them like you look in the mirror and say them to yourself. So you can visualize, okay, I'm saying this to me. People, you're looking at yourself. People have what you need. Say it in the mirror, looking at yourself. And
yes.
It feel kind of weird, but it's all about the self-talk. It's crazy that mindset is so important, but it really is. I think if you have a strong mind like that, the devil can't get to you. You're going to rise above it. Any questions so far about belief or any of the things we discussed? Okay. So now we're going to kind of get into how we're going to get you guys gold, because we're going to do this. It's going to happen. So going gold gets you a $250 bonus. Woohoo! $250. Think about what you could do with $250. Visualize this. What can you do? How could $250 bless you? Okay. To become gold, you need 100 pay points. Okay. Now, that's roughly 20 people on your team. But guess what? You don't have to sign all 20. This is how it looks. Let me see if I can scoot this over. Ooh, I can't see myself. Okay. So you're here. Okay. You sign 3 people on your level 1. And then say you help those 3 people sign 3 people. So that's your level 2. And then you help maybe 3 of those people there sign, a couple of them sign 3, a couple of them sign 2. Sorry, I don't know where I'm at. A couple of them sign 2. Okay, so that looks very doable, and it is. Now, there are different avenues that you can take with that. I mean, you don't have to go, well, it needs to be in your first 3 levels, but you can sign whatever combination. You can sign 5 level 1s and then help some of them build their teams. But you have to have 20 people, and your pay points have to equal up to 100. And remember, you only get pay points if they purchase or sell $100 in PV. And remember, welcome packs don't count. So that's why I was stressing, find your runners and let's help them build their team. Now, the power of 3 is very important. If you have a chance, go onto YouTube and watch Sheila Medina. She's our very first Diamond ambassador. Before there was even Facebook, they were practically peddling Plexus out of their trunks of their cars. She's the first Diamond, but she talks about the power of 3. And her power of 3 video is so powerful. I love it. And talks about how all of us know 3 people, okay? We know 3 people that trust us. We know at least 3 people that, are like our best friends that want to do life with us. So grab those 3 and let's go. Like, sign them up, let's go. And then we know that those 3 people know 3 people. And that's how your teams are going to grow, is by the power of 3. Starting something new is always fun with friends. So this is how you can present it, to your ambassadors. Hey, 3 people, come on. What about your mom? It's always fun doing this with friends. We want to get in shape for the summer. And every month you want to try to go silver. Every month you want to sign 3 people. So remember, it's 20 people in your first levels, 1 through 3. Now, it is a big jump from silver to gold. I mean, you go from 3 people to 20, but it's completely possible. When you sign 3 people, make sure, once again, that their subscriptions are turned on. It's really important that their subscriptions, and we're calling it subscriptions now. They changed the verbiage. So it went from convenience order to subscription. But you want to make sure that their subscriptions match their welcome pack. Because they're going to have more success if they consistently take the same products, okay? And they're more likely, they're going to stay around. They may see the potential in the business. And we want our people to have success with these products, okay? You want to help your team grow their teams. You guys have a team now. You guys are leaders. Kim, you're a leader. You have 4 people. Kaylee, I think you're in the same boat. I think you have 4 people too, if I'm not mistaken. You guys are leaders. You may have a small team, but you have a team. And you can guide them. You can set up your own Zooms. You guys can set up your own chats with them. Just if you start leading, they're going to follow. Any success that they have, give a shout out. You can do it, on the Team Belcher team page. You can do it on Team Allen, Team Eichenhorst. Give shout outs. People work harder for praises than they do raises. That'll keep them around a lot longer too. I think just the environment, make sure that they know that you're there to help them. Link arms with your team members and move. Be like, okay, let's trudge through this mud. Let's do it. Let's see. When you start adding people to your team, you're going to have more wholesale buyers than business builders. That's natural. So, don't get discouraged by that. And don't compare your journey to anyone else. God has a unique journey for each one of us. And our journeys are here to teach us something. They're here to bless us, to teach us life lessons, to steer us in the right direction. Nobody's journey is the same. But just know that God's going to get you through it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Larissa, is there anything you wanted to add to that?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I'm competing against these 2 screaming. So, if you make it to gold, you can make it to diamond. But if you want to go diamond, it takes diamond pace. If you want to make it to emerald, it takes emerald pace. And it's going to take work. This is not hard work, but you have to work it. Success loves speed. Okay. So many people, you even may be included, when you get that boulder to the top of the hill after you've pushed it up and you're almost to the top, that last inch that last foot, that last inch, that last step, people quit. It's not always easy to work this business, but y'all do it. It's okay. Can y'all see me?
Yes. Are you screen sharing?
I think Kim is.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing. Look,
Here,
that just popped up on my screen.
But that's perfect. I'm done asking God why doors have been closed because I'll be too busy praising him for the doors that are about
Ah, good point.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that just
Kim.
popped up. Yes.
Thank you.
How do I
You
get it
needed
off?
that.
Preach it. We needed some sprinkle of Jesus.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Success loves speed. When you work out your abs, do you prefer to do a long crunch or do you like to do 10 crunches really fast? You're going to go, my abs like fast-paced work. Money likes speed. You want to go right now, because if you do not, you don't want to get stuck in a hamster wheel where you're just going in a revolving door over and over. So you want to shake it and you want to run. So if your pace is to make $1,000 a month and that's all you want, then you're going to have to take 30-day period and really sprint right there. And you might have to do that over a certain amount of time. If you want to go emerald, sapphire, or diamond, this is diamond pace. Hop on board. We are doing a 90-day burst right now, and we are going to create momentum on our team. The reason that you are here tonight is because I told Amber no more. You are moving out of that house. You are going Ruby. You are going senior Ruby. No more excuses. We are going to get everyone together, and we are moving forward. And when I broke down the points, and let me share with you guys what it looks like. Amber closed at 220 points. Is that right? Am I reading it right from my board?
I think it was 219.
Okay. I wrote down 220.
That's okay.
So she ended at 19, 500 points to go Ruby. That means that roughly 2.5 of you on her team need to go gold. So what better way to help Amber go gold to help you guys, or to help Amber go Ruby, is to help you guys go gold. And so when you break it down, her points, that'd be, does that make sense? 2 golds is 200 points. And so if we have 2.5, that'd be a little bit over 250 points. Well, we need a little bit more than that. We need 3 golds is really what we need to make sure we surpass, we create momentum. Because as you guys grow, as you guys get excited, as you guys get on Team Belcher and you're cheering each other on, you are going to see massive momentum created. It is so much more fun to run this race fast than it is slow. And so we are in a perfect season. We have teachers that are off. You have people that are out of work. You have all kinds of things going on right now to reach out to people. So take advantage of this time and go and run. When somebody gets a new customer, get on Team Belcher and say, "Woo, we got a new customer. Get on Diamond Ducks. All right, great job. Way to go. Shout out." People are going to work harder for praises than raises. People want to be acknowledged. They want to be thought of. They want to know that you're thankful and you're grateful. And that is the culture of Plexus, and that is what we do. So, my goal is to embrace. I'm going Diamond Duck for the night. Well, there you have it. So, our goal. So mean. If our goal is to embrace Team Belcher, embrace Team Kim, embrace Kaylee, and get you guys in the right direction and get you off to the right start. Because what better way to bless yourself is by blessing others. Really, that makes people happy, is blessing others. So spread your wings, because it's time for y'all to go gold. And so we have expectations that we want to create from the very beginning. They're gonna go gold. Y'all better prove him wrong. They're going gold.
Haley.
That's the devil. That's the devil. Okay, so we are coming up with expectations tonight of what is going to happen and how we're going to set this up and what you need to be thinking about, because when you become a senior Ruby, you're going to have your own team page and you're going to start thinking about what culture do I want to create? What do I want my people, my downline to start doing right now today? So some of them are you're wanting people to say, hey, if you're not ready for that 4-6 month commitment, maybe this isn't for you right now. Let's revisit this and see when you're ready to make that commitment. Maybe they're better off as a preferred customer right now, because what's going to happen is if you sign 3 or 4 people up right now and you wait 3 or 4 months to work the business again, those 3 or 4 people could have fallen off the wagon for whatever reason. They quit. You are going to work hard again to get those, to get attrition in your team. So you want to work smarter. One, our cells in our body take 4 to 6 months to regroup and do what they're supposed to be doing on these products. That's the reason why we're asking them 4 to 6 months. People who make money are going to stay with you. The second expectation is to go silver, no matter what. You need to get your products paid for at least one time. Who are the 3 people that you know that you have influence over? Who are they? The third thing is, you said the subscriptions. Is that what they're called now? Yeah. Need to be $100. Y'all just talked about that. So we're going to give you practical tasks that you can do in the next week to get you to gold. And then we're going to regroup next week. So Amber, you want to go through everything what's going to happen in the next week?
Yep. Okay. So the first expectations we've already touched on. Subscriptions. Every time I say subscriptions, I'm saying prescriptions. Okay. So subscriptions need to be turned on from the minute they sign up. No option. Well, I don't want to turn it on. Well, let me tell you, Susie, the best way that you're going to get the results that you're looking for with these products is to turn your subscription on. So let's get it set up, and it needs to match their welcome pack. So if they get the triplex welcome pack, it needs to match it because they need to stay on the same products in order to have success. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2 is you guys, both of y'all are doing an amazing job participating in the team chat. If you notice, I'm kind of doing more on the Team Belcher chats than I am on team page, mainly because I'm getting more interaction in the team chat. So just keep participating the way that you are. Let's motivate each other. If you guys find something that's motivating to you, say a graphic or something, post it in Team Belcher. Let's make this culture one of motivation, inspiration, driving each other, helping each other, getting to each other's goals. Like I want to set that culture up. And I think that we're almost there, but I need all of my leaders to, just start posting. Don't be scared, even though it says Team Belcher chat. Like, you guys are my leaders. Y'all are part of this team. So whatever motivates you, post it, because you never know. I don't even know if what I'm posting is motivating. I'm just well, this motivates me, so I'm going to post it. So if there's something that motivates you, post it, because you never know who needs to see that day. IPAs, income producing activity. Make sure that you're posting consistently about Plexus. If you, post on Facebook. If you have an Instagram, post on Instagram. Make sure that you're posting, like a Plexus post in the morning, a personal post in the afternoon, or something that'll kind of stir up your audience, and then posting at night about Plexus. The best posts are personal ones. Now you can copy and paste. That's not a problem, but try to stay away from salesy posts, or ones that have blurry pictures, blurry graphics. That just looks, it's not appealing. Think about, okay, this would catch my eye if I was scrolling Facebook. Okay, so post what would appeal to you. And like I said, again, share your why, share your journey with Plexus. You may not have 10 pounds of weight loss. That's okay, but you may be sleeping better. You may have more energy. You may, you may have, I don't know, gotten rid of, if you had chronic headaches, maybe your chronic headaches are gone. However it's worked for you. And then 3-way chats. If you sign a new ambassador, put me in a 3-way chat with you, me, and that new ambassador. And if you have potentials that you need help with, I am happy to help. I know, like, and if y'all want to start team chats, I know Kaylee has a team chat that she put together. Kim, if that's something that you want to do, I know Kaylee put me in the team chat, and so I'm trying to like get her team to talk. So I'll call out people. I don't care. I did it today. I think I asked on Kaylee's team. I was like, "Hey, so Susie, how are you doing on the products?" Because they're kind of quiet. But it doesn't bother me because my interest is I want to make sure that they're doing okay. I want to make sure that the products are working for them. I want to help them reach their goals, and I want to help you guys reach your goals. There's nothing better. Like, Kim, when you hit silver, I just about peed myself. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm so excited for you. Like, I wanted to cry. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So for you to go gold, when you go gold, yeah, that's going to be an emotional day. Like, we got this. We got this in the bag. And take action. Okay. Take action. Like Larissa was saying, success loves speed. So we need to take Plexus and we just go. Message people like you have never messaged people before. What I want you to do is I want you to make a list of 63. And I know I've said this a ton of times, but the first 20 people are people that need the products. Okay. And when I made my list of 63, what I had to do is I had to go through my Facebook friend list. And I had to think, okay, who have I seen that needs relief from headaches? Who needs relief from arthritis? Who needs more energy? Who is a mom that needs better sleep? So go through your contacts, 20 people that need products. The next 20 are 20 people that need the business. Husband works on pipeline. Mom is missing her husband being home. I had a friend the other day, her husband, he doesn't work on pipeline, but he does something else. I can't remember the job, what it's called, boiler something. I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, she posted something and she said, everybody says how lucky my family is because my husband makes so much money. She's like, but what you don't see is the fact that he is gone 3 weeks out of the month, that we don't even get a date night when he comes back into town, and then he's leaving a week later. She was like, I just wish I had more time. And I sent her that why video from Jill Renfro, and that's the same day that I posted it to Team Belcher, and I said, hey, revisit your why. Is because I saw that post and I sent it to her. I actually commented on her post. I said, hey, I PM'd you. So she knew, because she wasn't one to check her PMs. So she knew that I PM'd her. And I said, hey, seeing your post today, really, first off, I'm praying for you. Second off, it really, one of my Plexus friends is sort of in the same, or was in the same boat. I thought of this video as soon as I read that. And I sent it to her because I know, Jill Renfro brought her husband home. She made that commitment. She said, you know what? You may say that, okay, Jill, okay, you can try to bring me home. But every time he left, she was like, it's no more see you when I see you. It's, guess what? I'm bringing you home. You're not going to have to go out in the oil field anymore. And for sure, she brought him home. So you just never know. Think of single dads, single moms, people who are retired, who don't want to work at Walmart. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a Walmart greeter. So think about that. 20 people who need the business. The third 20 are 20 people who you think could rock this business. They have a huge network. They're super outgoing. They have a passion. They're yellows. They have a passion for people. They have a passion for health. Think about those people. Put them on your list of 20. And then 3 people that you have direct influence over. That's your list of 63. Okay? And you can add people to it continually. Say you have your list of 63 set, and tomorrow you're scrolling Facebook and you see a friend and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think, I don't know, I have the worst headache ever and I didn't sleep well last night. She tells her story and you're like, oh my God, well, she needs the products. And so you put her down. Message her. Be like, girl, I saw your post. I got something for you. I was that way. And you're going to use the feel, felt, and found sort of the wording. I know how you feel. I felt that way before, but this is what I found. Okay, it's called feel, felt, found. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I want you guys to work on your list of 63, okay? And what you're going to do is tomorrow we have there's not only is there a sip and see that me and Larissa are doing, but there is an opportunity meeting on Google Hangouts. What I want you to do is I want you to think about the 3 people that you have influence over. I want you to invite those 3 people to the opportunity event. I have, once I get my phone charged, I have a script that you can use, and I'll post it in Team Belcher, and you guys will know what I'm talking about. I'll post it there, and I want you to send it to those 3 people, okay? And what we'll do is if they, and this is due tomorrow, if they get on the call, they're what you want, how you're going to know that they're on the call or on the Google Hangout is I want them to message you something that they learned, okay? Because I think they're going to talk about the business, and I think they're going to talk about both business and products. So they need to message you back with something they learned, something they didn't know. Then I want you to screenshot that. And everyone that does it, including you guys. So Kim, say you invite 3 people, okay, to hop on. 2 hop on. 2 report back to you with what they learned. You're going to screenshot their response of what they learned, and you're going to send it to me. You can private message me. You and those 2 people are going to be entered into a contest to win a fun prize. And this is everybody. So you and the 2 people, okay? Me and Larissa have come up with the fun prizes. And there's going to be 2 drawings, 2 that are handed out, okay? Now, okay, so that's due tomorrow. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a power hour. I wrote all this down. Hold on. We're going to have a power hour where we're going to work our business Friday at 4 p.m., Saturday at 9 a.m., and Sunday at 9 p.m. Okay, so we're going to have 3 days in a row of power hours. What we're going to do for that whole hour is we're going to talk about the importance of voice messaging, and we're going to voice message people on your list. And it's going to be scary, but we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. This is how intense, and this may be like, I know people who use this power hour to work their business, and that's all they work their business is just in that hour. Okay? Intense work, meaningful work, purposeful work. Okay? So we've got those power hours. by next Wednesday, I want you to have reached out to all 60 people. Okay, so you've got your 3 that you're going to reach out to tonight and tomorrow morning, talking about the opportunity meeting and inviting them to the Google Hangout. And then by next Wednesday, I want you to have reached out to the rest of the 60. And remember, we do have those power hours. We're going to meet again next Wednesday at 7 or 8, if it changes again. And we're going to talk about successes that you had with reaching out, and then any troubleshooting. Say you got some sort of rejection or something, you're not sure if you worded it correctly or whatever, any sort of problems or troubleshooting. And we're going to talk about how your reaching out went. Okay? We're going to put this team into work mode. We are going to work like we've never worked before. And this is how the diamonds work. Guess what? We're putting in a lot of work for the future, because this lot of work is going to take us to where the work, I'm not going to say that when you get to be like an emerald or a sapphire or diamond that you're not going to work, but you may not have to work as hard. It's going to pay off. Right, Larissa? I can't hear you. Yes. Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Y'all got an emerald paycheck? My friend's sending me one today, or she's supposed to, so I'll message her and remind her.
Okay. Well, I can tell y'all, I think I have a picture of an emerald's check. I don't know whose it is. I think it might be Melanie's. I'm not sure. But the paycheck was ranging between I think 8,000 and 9,000, maybe in the upper 9s a month, y'all, a month. Think about, what could $8,000 do for my family a month? How much could you put back in savings? Okay. And then I think Melissa's check, and I think I have the whole year, and I think her highest month was like $33,000 a month.
Yeah.
We can do this. Do not think that I will never get there. Kim, are you thinking that you're never going to get there? Okay. Kaylee, are you thinking that you're never going to get there?
Nope, I'm getting there.
Okay. That's what I want to hear, and that's what I want to see is yeses. We're going to get there. We got to put the work in. We got to put the pedal to the metal, and we got to go. Got to go. We cannot sit here. We cannot sit here. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be reaching out to 3 people, and I'm going to be reaching out to my 60.
Me too. Amen.
Don't think I'm just, I've got my list of 63 somewhere here in this mess of a notebook that I've had since I signed up for Plexus 2 years ago. Oh, here it is. I've got it. Whoa, where's it at? There it is.
Please going fast. And I've done both, and I like fast better.
Yes.
And we save you the pains. Just go fast.
Yes. And I'm telling y'all, we're going to hit some bumps. We're going to hit some mountains. But if we keep pushing, we got
your goal. We need you to set a goal. We need a big, hairy, audacious goal. One that you don't think can ever happen. What gold?
For each person?
And win for you, Kim.
Okay, so Kim, what is your BHAG, your big, hairy, audacious goal that you feel like, oh my gosh, this is never going to happen?
What month?
Right now it's making gold, but I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get it.
What month? What month? Come on.
Before school starts.
No. You're far out.
Oh, Lord.
You can be blessed by very fat hair. Let me show you my board. Here's my board. I don't know if y'all can see it because it's kind of dark in this room. Okay. I have Amber, Ruby, Daphne. She needs to go senior gold, so I have her over here. In September, I have her in gold, hitting gold in August. And then, so hers should really be in July. Like she should hit. Oh, there it is, right there.
Yeah, you've
There
got
it is.
her in July.
Okay, all of my brand new goal, all of my brand new ambassadors I just signed up last month, their goal is August to hit gold. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If a brand new person that just signed up last month doesn't know anything can do this, and they have their goal set on it, and you already know it more than they do.
You can do this, Kim. Okay, so what? This is June, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think if you put the pedal to the metal, it could happen this month or next month. Really, really. I don't think you'll have to wait till school starts.
I will try everything I can to succeed. I'm not going to stop.
You're going
I may
to
get frustrated along the way, but I'm not going to stop.
This business is not easy, but the rewards are worth it. Every day you look at those babies and you're like, we're doing this.
Yes.
We're doing this. So I'm going to put June. I think if we find you a runner and you're just like, girl, like if you tell one of your girls, you're like, girl, Becca, for example, Becca,
Sorry,
let's go. Let's link arms and let's go. Like, I'm ready. And you just grab her and you're like, come on.
Shoot.
You're on there twice.
Yeah, right. Rachel and
All
the
right.
duck.
Well, I can't.
And she's freezing. The duck is freezing. Okay, Kim, what is a goal? Okay, so that's your BHAG. So your BHAG, your big, hairy, audacious goal is going gold. Like you don't think it's going to happen, but you're focused on it. So what is a goal that you totally think can happen? It can be any goal. It can be a PV goal. It can be.
I want to hit at least 500 a month in personal volume. I've gotten 300 so far, but the customers count as far as that total, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Customer
I know that-
orders go in your PD bucket. Yes.
I know that's more points towards the leaders retreat too, so I want to hit at least 500 a month.
Yes. Yes. 500 is going to get you 75 points for Leaders Retreat. Okay. Now, Leaders Retreat, you need 775 credits. Okay. So your goal each month. That's right. 10. I forgot the breakdown of it. I posted it, I think. Anyways, is your goal, do you think that you can make it to Leaders Retreat? Like, is it like, if you earned it today, would you be able, like with the kiddos and stuff, be able to go to Leaders Retreat?
I know my mom could probably help with the boys. Could I take the baby?
You can take
That's the only
baby.
thing.
She's breastfeeding, right?
So
She's breastfeeding, so you can take her. Yes.
Okay.
I almost tried to breastfeed, which I didn't really try to breastfeed her, but I almost tried to say, I'm breastfeeding my daughter last year when I went to Leaders Retreat, just so I could get her into the parties and stuff. And but I was too scared. I was like, she's kind of a little big to be breastfeeding. I don't know.
There's been some big kids.
Right?
Okay. What goals did you set?
Huh?
I cut out. What goals did y'all set? This is what I was.
We're still talking about Kim. We talked about Kim's BHAG, and then we talked about her realistic goal. And she said that she wants to hit 500 PV, like each month and on, like from now on.
Well, can I do that screen share thing so I can show you how I'm keeping up at Leaders Retreat?
Yeah, let's do it. Kaylee will be with you in 1 second, babe.
If I can get
Let's
back
see,
to
Kim.
it.
You're fine, babe.
One of our horses is colicking, and the vet just got here.
I have to take a picture of it.
I want to see though. So
Okay. This. That is how I'm doing it. I'm starting from the highest, and then every time I get my 10 points, I'll mark it in from, I guess, the highest up, and then I'm counting down so that way I could see how much further I got to go. It's easier to count that way for me.
Okay, yeah, I love that. I love that. Perfect. Counting down I never thought of that. That's perfect. Love it. If it works for you, it works for you.
Well, I started at the 10, and then I was like, no, because I won't be able to know how many more points I need. It's easier to count backwards.
Yes, perfect. And remember, PV gets you points too. So, I mean, like I said, you could get, 75 credits for, if you hit 500 PV this month. So push to hit that. Kim, I really believe like you got this.
How will they do it? Like if you hit the 200 mark and you get so many points, that once you hit the 500 and you get like the 75 points, that the points before counts in that group, right? You don't get points twice, do you? Do you know?
No, well, I know that I don't know how to count it on that chart. I guess you would just, is that what you're talking about, like how to mark it on the chart? Like,
yeah, because I know I have that other chart, the same one you do too. Because I know it says like if you hit between 200 and 499, you get like 20 points.
Yep.
Okay, so if you got that and you got those 20 points, okay. But what if you hit 500 for the month? Does that 75, is that 20 points included in that 75? Or is it a whole new section?
Yeah, it's a whole, like you only get 75 points. You don't get the 20 and the 75.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure.
Okay. Yep, just 75. Yeah. I think I like this chart that Corey printed. I think it's just easier for me because then I can just write down 10 like every time I get a new ambassador or whatever.
I have both of them printed out. I'm marking both of them, but the one with all the numbers helps me to count down how many more points I need.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever works for you. Kaylee, let's talk about your BHAG.
Oh man, mine would be Emerald right now.
Okay. Like, Emerald is just, you feel like it's so far away.
Yes.
Okay.
Like in all honesty, I really want Ruby because if I do, I would be making exactly what I make working all 3 jobs right now.
Oh my gosh, Kim, that's so doable. Okay, you've got gold to get to, senior gold, and then Ruby. You're not that far. You just got to focus, and we got to get you like your running partner, and just go. No more holding back. Your babies are not, I don't want to say they're not worth the holding back. Like we got to just go. Just put it all out there. When I hit senior gold, I'm almost at making what I was making when I worked at Justice. My Justice paychecks were like 900, almost 1,000 every 2 weeks. So I'm almost there. The average senior gold makes it says 1,900, but I'm only at like a little over 1,000. So, I mean, I'm almost there, but I think they're counting like higher up senior gold points. And y'all heard like last month, I didn't even hit senior gold points. So I I just have a lot of, I think if I got a lot of my white lines back, because I have so many white lines, I think if I got a lot of my white lines back, I'd probably be close to senior ruby. Like if every single one of them came back. So I just have a lot of white. Kaylee, what's a goal that you see yourself hitting? She might be tending to Kason.
Oh, I had myself on mute. Sorry, I thought I was talking, but I didn't know I was on mute.
It's okay.
I think I do hear Kason crying, but
do you go check on him?
It stopped.
Maybe he was having. Is he asleep?
No, he's in there with my parents.
Okay.
Going to sleep. He likes to sleep with them too.
Oh, huh. My sister slept with my parents until she was like 15. Not even
Well,
kidding.
see, when we were with Cody, he slept in his own room, and I mean, he would sleep all night, no problems. But since we moved back in here, it's my dog howling outside, not a kid crying.
That's so funny.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, what's my time frame for this goal?
I don't know. It's this. Okay. So the BHAG is something that you see like, okay, I don't think I'm ever, this is way out of reach. And then the next goal is something that you think you're like, most definitely I'm going to hit that. Not specific time frame, just that you're going to hit that. You can picture it.
Right now, it would just be hitting gold.
Okay. Perfect. I think you guys, both of y'all, have the potential to push and hit gold. Your even y'all being like on this call, like this, and Larissa told me today, she's like, Amber, you're gonna know who your dedicated people are because they're gonna get on this call. I'm not saying the others aren't. We're just saying like you guys are in it. You're immersing yourself with Plexus. That's what I did when I first started. I would be at work counting down my register, like closing the store, and I was on a Zoom call. I got on every single Monday night new ambassador Zoom call that they had. Melissa had, Laura had, Melanie had. I mean, I was on every single one. I was just, from the moment I woke up, I posted Plexus, went to work, lunchtime came around, I would post a personal post, and then I would touch base with anybody who liked my Plexus post from that morning. And then I would get off and spend a little bit of time learning about the products and just hopping on calls if I needed to, but I was immersing myself. And that's what you have to do. You have to, you just have to immerse yourself in this company and just go. Because this is what's going to get you time freedom. This is what's going to get you home with your babies. This is what's going to get you a house. This is what's going to pay your bills. So you've got to, it's your lifeline. It really is.
The new.
I think if there's anything else. Oh, yes. Okay. In your back office. Let me see. I'm going to screen share really quick. And I just want to do this last thing. You guys heard about Rank Up Roadmap. Hold on one second. Okay. So what is this doing? Like, I don't want this bar there. Let me see if I can move it. Oh, good. I can move it. Okay. So Rank Up Roadmap just got launched, and Rank Up Roadmap is sort of like, it's just what it is. It's a roadmap on how to get you to rank, and it breaks it down into simpler terms. Okay. And sort of like doable activities, like more seeable. Well, in Rank Up Roadmap, it's sort of like a newsletter. We got this printed version at convention, but it's called In Motion. And you can actually get it, I think it's on training. Let me look real quick. Let me see. Okay, well, anyways, when you go into your, yep, there it is. Okay, so when you go into your training tab in your back office, you're going to see this rank up roadmap, okay? When you go down, the one that they have available is going silver. So if you click on it, it's going to kind of share with you, you've got 3 different resources to go through. You've got talking about where to focus your time, how to become a silver ambassador, and resources. So that talks about the color personality test. So I would really like, if you guys go through this, if you take the color personality test, I want to know like what color you are. If you're yellow, you know, you like to help people. You're sort of like Mr. Rogers in that way. If you're red, you love, like, money motivates you and you're just a natural leader. It's more like, and I'm sorry if anybody on here is Democrat, but you're more like Donald Trump in that way. Like, you're just like a CEO. If you are green, that's like you're Mr. Spock. You love facts and you love science and you love the research part of it. I can tell you my dad is for sure a green. And then blues. Blue is like the head cheerleader. They're the fun, they're the motivation, they're all about the parties. So you can really discover a lot about yourself by taking the color personality test. And then if you go down to viewing more, you can go through the trainings. I really, really want you guys, and I'm going to do this too, is to go through the road to silver. Because even though I'm senior gold and I've been through silver, I, number one, want to know what my ambassadors are going to go through. Like, I want to know what you guys are going to see, because I'm going to refer all of my level 1s to do this rank up roadmap. And I want you guys to encourage your people to do it too, because they may not have any idea about the opportunity at all. And they may discover, you know, oh my gosh, like this, I could do this. I could get my products paid for. Like, if they don't, you know, if they're thinking, well, I don't have enough money to do it next month. Well, guess what? Get 3 people, you'll get a paycheck and you can. Okay. So, you guys can tell them to log into their back office and go to the training tab here, go to training and go to rank up roadmap. And that's where this will pop up. Now, the resources for the Plexes in Motion, little, I'm calling it a magazine. I guess it's sort of like is a magazine, but this one's in print form. You can print it, and it has like talking about connecting with your why. What is the motivating force that will make you move mountains? Connect with your why daily and spread the word to your team. Let everybody know what your why is. And then it talks about mapping out your 90-day goals. What are your goals? What are your action steps? And then when you go further, it gives you like rock star tips from different diamonds. And then what to do in your first 30 days, what to do in your first 60 days. And then it talks about the roads to the different ranks. So your road to senior ambassador. Senior ambassador is just having 2 people under you. Unfortunately, you don't get a bonus for that. But then the road to silver talks about you and 3 ambassadors. And that's where you get your $100 bonus. And then if you click the page, it talks about the road to gold. And it talks about how your level 1 needs 3 silver ambassadors. Okay, so basically all of your level 1s that you sign, if you sign 4, at least 3 of them we need to help them go silver. And then if you have any level 2s, you need a total of 9 level 2s. Okay, and that'll give you 45 points. And then if you have level 3s, you need to have 9 ambassadors on your level 3, and that'll give you 45 points. And again, that gets you 100 points. Okay, so this is kind of like, sort of like a checklist. Like, okay, I've got 3 silvers on my first level. Okay, level 2, I have a total of 6 ambassadors, so I need 3 more. So it's sort of like a checklist. And then, like I said, once again, it just really gets you, it gives you tips from the diamonds. Yeah. So it's really helpful. So I would probably print this out and keep it handy. But the Rank Up Roadmap, they just released this, and the only rank that they have available is silver. So I'm going to be going through that silver thing just so I know, and suggesting to my level ones to go through that. So, and this, like I said, this may be the thing that just gets people, gets your team moving, really motivate. Okay. That's how you get to that. Any shareables or anything you go under tools? I know I'm probably, I don't even want to look at my white lines. That's so discouraging. Let's just not do that. Okay. So we've set goals. We've talked about expectations, about, being motivating on the chat, you guys posting motivating things. If something, just really you that you see throughout the day, creating that amazing team culture. And then we've talked about what things are due to message your 3 people tomorrow, invite them to the opportunity Google Hangout, have them tell you a takeaway. You'll be entered, you and your guests will be entered into the drawing for a prize. We're giving away 2. And then by next Wednesday, reaching out to all 60 of your people. And then remember the power hours, okay? The power hours are going to be on Zoom, and I'll make graphics for them. Cool? We can do this, guys. You've got this. You got this. You got to silver. You can make it to gold. One step at a time. Okay? It's possible. It's possible. Just build your belief. Watch YouTube videos. I really, really want you guys to watch, if you haven't watched it, Jill Renfro's video that I sent you. Like, y'all, it's, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And just focus on your why. Think about it every day. Okay? I don't even know what time it is. It's probably way past. Okay, guys. Well, are there any questions? You guys, I'm so thankful y'all got on.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Okay, and because you're talking about sharing all around with everybody, which I've, posted video. Oh, hold on. I got music playing in the background. How does that even happen? Okay. Record a video on to Facebook about my wife, but I want to get out of my comfort zone and post and do a live video. But when I get in front of people or go live and I don't have things like written.
Kaylee, you're cutting out. Is she cutting out to you, Kim? Yeah. Okay. We can't hear you anymore, Kaylee.
Well, I'm interested to see the new planner I got. It starts technically in July, but I want to see how much I progress as far as rank-wise by the time that planner ends.
Yes.
And it's an 18-month one, so we'll see what rank I've hit by then.
Let me tell you, at the Senior Gold session, we had 3 ambassadors, 3 diamonds that were training us. We had Sarah Marble, we had Michelle Thomas, and we had Helen McFadden. And Helen McFadden, when she first started, it took her only 9 months to go diamond.
Holy cow.
She went fast. I mean, it was like success loves speed on speed. Like, it was crazy. 9 months, I was like, what? And Kaylee, okay, so what were you saying, Kaylee?
Okay, I plugged my phone up to my car to get it to charge, and you froze, and I was just talking to myself. But what's the last thing you heard me say?
When you do lives.
Okay, I just need to get over my fear and just do it. But if I don't have it planned out, I'll just start mumbling and not making sense. So when you did your first live about plexus, how did you just decide you were just going to go for it and do it?
Okay. So when I did it, I'm trying to think what my first live was about plexus. It's got to be genuine, okay? And be yourself, because you don't want to be someone that your friends are watching your live and they're like, that's not Kaylee at all. Like, that doesn't, no. Got to be yourself. So, I mean, you can jot down little notes, like bullet points about what you want to talk about. I would totally tell your why, what plexus has done for you, what you are hoping that plexus does for you. And I think the biggest thing is just being yourself. And if you get nervous when you see people get on, like, just like, because when I see that number like grow even to like 7 people, I start to get nervous and I'm like, okay, bye. And I'm like, in the live, don't do it. Like, just know that people care about what you have to say and they're interested. My connection is unstable. I don't know. The biggest thing is just be genuine and be yourself. And, like I said, jot down little bullet points about what you want to talk about. And maybe think it out first. Like, be like, okay, I'm going to talk about this, but then I'm going to talk about this. You can think it out first.
Well, see, I kind of want to do it after I get the notification of how much my check was this month. And I'm not going to say how much it is on the live or whatever. But I know that it's going to be the highest check I've gotten so far, because my PV was, almost, I think it was about 800 this month.
Yeah.
So
your PV was crazy.
Yeah. So I kind of just want to get on there and, be like, holy cow, guys, this is what my check was, or my check was the highest it's ever been or something. But
yeah, just be like, that my check was the highest it's ever been. My team is growing. Like, we are blessing so many people with these products. And you can say, we're not just about a quick fix on getting healthy. Like, and describe plexus a little bit. Be like, we focus on gut health and, and on top of that, I've made the best friends, like, however you feel about the plexus environment as well.
Yeah.
Because some people may not care 2 marbles about the health part. They may want somebody may want friendships. They may want to get into a company so that they can grow their self-esteem. You just never know what could speak to people. So I would probably touch on a lot of different things. Touch on your paycheck, how it's blessed you, what you were able to do with that paycheck. Talk about the products and how you're feeling. Y'all, these products have changed my life. I'm sleeping better, blah, blah, blah. And then you can say whatever matters to you most. But most importantly, the culture, or, whatever's the most important to you. So
yeah.
That's what I would do. Just be yourself. Text me before you do it, though, because I want to hop on and support you.
Yeah, I will. I'm tomorrow while I'm at work, while the kids are napping, I'm gonna write down my bullet points on what to say or what I want to say and go over.
Perfect.
That way, when that email comes in how much my check is, then I can do it then.
Yeah. And I'll post, if they post, because sometimes they post early. Let me kind of show you guys. Do y'all know where to look to find out your paycheck before the email sends? Kim, do you know where to go? No? I'll show you.
I think I found it before, but I don't remember exactly what it is.
Okay. So if you go onto, so here's your site, your Plexus site. If you go to account services, and then you go to account inquiry. I think that's what it is. Yeah, account inquiry. You scroll down. Let's say this January is May's check, if you go all the way down to where it says primary bonus payment, and you look right here at the amount, that is your paycheck amount. So like, let me scroll down. Like here's May, but May is not done yet because it's just on secondary bonus payment. It's not on the primary.
Oh, okay.
So we still have a ways to go. But yeah. So you go to account services and account inquiry. And so I normally check these around like the 10th of the month. And if it's showing, I'll message on Team Belcher. I'll be like, hey, check y'all's paychecks. And you know where to go. Okay. Okay, so any more questions? No? Okay, so one thing before we leave, I want to hear how Plexus has blessed you. I want to leave on a super positive note. Okay? So I'll start real quick. Plexus has blessed me because, and this is just one of the many reasons, but the most important one is the friends that I've made and the friends that I've been able to rekindle friendships with. Because I don't know if you guys know, but Larissa and I have known each other for over 25 years. And it feels weird saying because I don't even feel like I'm that old. But literally, I've known her since I was like 5 or 6. So actually, it's longer than that. It's like 27 years. And we just started rekindling our friendship when I started Plexus. So without Plexus, I don't think I would be talking to her right now. Like, I really think the friendships and the rekindling is truly one of the many blessings. I'm so thankful for it. Kim, what about you?
Well, I'm still waiting on the financial part, but it's definitely been a blessing with all y'all, because y'all have supported me and been there for me and prayed for me, and just knowing y'all are there and the support, that's what I appreciate. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate it.
Well, anytime you need, don't hesitate if you need prayer. We're here. Post it, girl. Post it. Kaylee, what about you?
Yes. Yeah, kind of what Kim said too. It's kind of amazing because, with It Works, I did feel a closeness with the team. I mean, you can go on there and people would, say congratulations on stuff. But with Plexus, like it does feel like I could message, I don't know, Larissa, which I don't really talk to her that much, but I feel like if I messaged her, she'd be right there and no problem at all. And I feel that closeness. I could just message anybody on the team that I don't really know. And like Kim, I just randomly messaged her and said, hey, I'll be your accountability partner for us to work out, and I'll send you my number, and boom, here we go. But really, the big thing for me, which is not huge, but to me it's big, because, when you get your epidural, when you have a kid, it causes back pain, which I've always had a lot of back issues anyways. I don't have back pain or hip pain anymore with being on Plexus. And to me, that's just a huge, small victory in itself, because it's nice not to be able to sit down on the floor and not have a wall behind me and not feel back pain.
That's amazing.
When
did that pain go away? Like, how long did it take for you to be on the products before it went away?
I mean, literally like 1 to 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was it? Just Triplex, or what were you taking when you noticed it went away?
It was just the Slim.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed that part.
Wow. You need to for sure mention that tomorrow. Like, make that, or even make it a different type of live. Be like, let me tell y'all about these products, about the Slim in specific, and then just break it down. I used to have back pain, or whatever your story is. That's amazing. Just the Slim alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this new Slim to me is just kicking butt, which the old Slim was good, but with this new Slim, like, I had lost 10 pounds in 14 days. So I don't know what they put in, I don't know. They did fantastic.
It's a combination. It's not like one specific ingredient. It's a combination, I think, of the different prebiotics
Yeah.
that makes it so special, and that's why they've filed for a patent, because it's
Well, they nailed it.
yes. And I've heard they nailed it on X Factor Plus as well. So
I can't wait to get it in the mail and try it.
I know. I'm really thinking about opening up mine, and just, I don't want to, but I love the original. I just don't want to alternate. Like, I want to stay consistent. So if I'm going to open X Factor Plus, I'm going to stay on it, and I'm going to not take the regular X Factor. So I think I just need to
Right.
get my butt through the regular X Factor and just
tough it out a
wait
few
the
more days.
anticipation. Anyways, okay, you guys. Well, both of y'all are a blessing on this team, and you guys are going to hit your goals. I'm here to help you. Larissa's here to help you. We're here to pray for you. I pray for you guys every single night and every morning, and I just want y'all to know I'm thankful for you. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for hopping on and talking to me for 2 hours, and we've got a game plan. We've got deadlines to meet. So let's do it. Deadline 1 is getting our 3 people. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right. Bye, y'all.